No, not at all, not in the slightest. I actually was never interested in the royal family in the slightest, so I know that seems strange. It was just to me all fictitious, like it was just a world that I created based on a personality that I started giving them, and then, but it was never something I was interested in at all. I know, isn't that weird? Which is why it was easy to do because it was freeing. I had no associations with any of it. It was just only meant to be like silly, and that's it. The most memorable, I guess, would be, I think the first one, the wellness retreat that we did, because it took me the most out of my comfort zone. And as I get older, I mean, I think a lot of people have this in common. I prefer to stay in my comfort zone. Do you know what I mean? It's like, especially when traveling, I know what I like, I know what I don't like. I don't need to, I've had many different experiences. Like, I don't need to do this again. I did it already. And there was something about that. Taking myself out of it and I pushed against it at first and then I kind of went I kind of let myself kind of ease into it and have the experience and it was great and then a lot of it was kind of just by doing that it kind of revealed a lot about me and Brad, our relationship. So I started talking about our relationship more in the book than I had anticipated. uh I hadn't previously in my previous books, but this book to me became much more about Brad than I had intended. Yeah, do you know what it is though? I find this when people say this, when people say, well, it's a relationship's a lot of work. And I think, mm, is it like, I don't know if your relationship needs that much work, like ours doesn't need a lot of work. I mean, don't get me wrong, we fight, we bicker, but it's not a lot of like, it's a lot of work, we get along very well. We enjoy each other's company. And we both also have very independent careers. We have independent friends. We do things independently, and then we kind of bring that all back, to each other. But I think the thing for me also is just like we laugh a lot. We laugh every day, and it's a nice feeling to have that with somebody. I feel very, very lucky.